Why? You're usually here, so I was worried that something had happened to you. No, now I know what she's going to say. She's going to say, why do you care? Oh, okay, maybe not. I was completely wrong. Ignore me. This isn't the first time that I've been late, you know. Did you get worried all the other times too? Not really. Amy seems slightly amused by this. I don't know why, but that kind of pisses me off. So why was this time an exception? Maybe it's the light teasing tone of the question, but something in her response pushes me to be honest, though I can't help snapping at her when I say it. Oh god. Because you've been worrying me since dinner at your house, that's why. Well, now it's out in the open. And Emmy's eyes are wide, and she looks like she wants to bolt, but she doesn't. Ah, still on that, I see. What, you think I'm supposed to just forget about it? You threw me out of your house. We've been going on for almost a week pretending it never happened. Oh no, she's okay. I didn't see you bringing it up either, you know. I know, and I'm sorry that was the case. We have to address it, or we'll just keep this whatever it is we've got right now. It's killing me to look at how you look right now. Did you know that? Those circles under your eyes and that distracted look in them, and I can't help worrying that I've caused it somehow. You haven't, trust me. Well, I haven't helped either. I keep pushing you to tell me things you aren't ready to tell me. Maybe I was wrong to try getting your mother to help me out, but I've been so worried about you that I didn't know what else to do. Well, you don't have to worry about me anymore, okay? I think it's pretty clear we're not right for each other, so maybe we should just stop. Her face is twisted up as she says this, like she doesn't want to say it but forces herself to anyway. You don't actually want that, do you? Heck, you can barely bring yourself to say it. Anyway, it won't keep me from worrying about you. I care too much about you to just stop on command. You don't want to tell me what's wrong? That's fine, but I won't stop trying to help you, even if it's just standing by you. Stop saying that! She's shaking now, and as she looks at me, I can see she's afraid and frustrated and a million different things all at once. I shake my head slowly and take a few steps toward her. You know what your mum told me? She told me that you'd never ask for help because you know that you're strong enough to get through anything on your own. But that's not the full story, is it? Her eyes go wide and she takes a step back. I keep going because I think I've finally figured it out. Something tells me I won't get another shot. I've put it off far too long as it is. There's no harm in having someone help you, unless you're worried about needing help in the first place. You're scared, aren't you? Because of... I trail off because I don't know for certain what happened to Emmy's father, and I don't want to jump to a conclusion. Well, never mind why, but it's okay to be afraid. You've been running from it and from me for so long, even though you know eventually you have to turn around and face your fear, and I'm going to be there to help you when you do. I won't stop because I don't think you'd want me to. You can understand that sort of determination, can't you? I can see that I've gone through to her, but she quickly falls back to anger to try and push me away again. Back on your white charger, Hisao? Gotta help the poor cripple face her emotional problems? What do you know about me? And about what I've already had to face? You think 2 months of learning to walk again was fun? But I did it, and after I did that, I had to... For a moment it seems as if she's going to say something else, but she cuts herself off. And after all that, you don't think you can get past your fear? Emmy, I can't fathom what you've been through, but to come through it and still be the sort of girl that you are, well, it makes me think that you have even more strength than you think. So I'm not going to help you because I think you need rescuing. I don't want to be a knight rescuing the damsel in distress, but even knights helped each other out. You know, I want to help you, even though I know you can do it on your own. For a moment it looks like Emmy's going to break down completely, but she doesn't. Tears run down her face, but she stares at me steadily. Why are you trying so hard to help me? I'd say that it's because I owe you one for helping me out when we first met, but that wouldn't be the truth. The truth is, I just want you to be happy, because I love you. Had I ever said that before? We've been in a relationship, and it's been pretty obvious that I love her, but did I ever actually speak the words? What did you say? I say it again, savouring the feeling of being able to say it all, being able to say it and mean it. Emmy seems stunned. I said I love you, Emmy. I love you. Just you, and that makes me want to stand by you, no matter what you have to face. I'm wrapped in a fierce hug then, as Emmy begins to sob against my chest. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about everything, but I'm so scared, Hisao. I'm so scared of losing you, and I love you too, but I can't lose you. I'm so sorry. I hold her quietly, shushing her until she settles down. She steps back, a little more composed. Will you come with me tomorrow? Back to my house? There are some things I need to show you, if I'm going to do this. Of course. Maybe this time we can leave together instead of separately. Emmy grins, a sudden flash of brightness that seems more genuine than anything I've seen in the past week. Yeah, maybe. The lunch bell rings and I curse the universe's poor sense of timing. Damn you, universe! Are you free tonight? We can talk more then, right? Emmy shakes her head. Sorry, Hisao, but I'm still helping the track team. Plus, I don't think it would be good if we talked this over tonight. I'm going to be too tired to think properly, and I want to be able to tell you everything without screwing it up. You can wait, right? Even now, there's a bit of fear in her voice. I smile and rest a hand on her shoulder. Okay, I'll be waiting. Emmy gives me a quick kiss before she heads for the stairwell. Thanks, Hisao. See you tomorrow morning. Wouldn't miss it. I head down the stairs with the feel of her lips on mine, suddenly aware of how much I've missed that sensation. I'll have to remember to thank Rin for getting us to talk to one another. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to let that out. That was the cutest little sort of get together ever. Oh, it's made me feel all happy inside now. Lots of butterflies. Although it's possible she won't even realise what she's done. Still, if not for her, I doubt I'd ever been able to confront Emmy again. I guess I needed more help than I realised. Tomorrow, however, I'll need to stand alone through whatever Emmy's trying to work herself up to doing. I'll be up to the task. I hope. That was an incredibly emotional part. I have to admit, I had to try really hard to get all of the, emotions through to the mic. Pushing them out there. I hope you enjoyed that. The morning sun is bright through my open window, and the sound of my alarm quickly has me up and about. I slept surprisingly well last night. That's because you have a newfound faith in your relationship once again. Secure in the knowledge that at least I've got another chance with Emmy. Damn right. If I can just keep myself from doing anything stupid, maybe I'll find out what's been eating her recently. I've heard a few educated guesses, but nothing concrete, and certainly nothing that I'm going to say to her. I'd much prefer to have her tell me herself. Although I can't help remembering the nurse's warning that I might not like what she has to say. Do I really need to know that badly? If you're going to be in a very serious relationship with this girl, yes, you need to know. But you have to be willing to also wait for her to open up. What if it's something awful that makes me repulsed by her? That's horrible to say herself. Jesus. She's got like 6 toes or something and you're like, oh god. Oh, I can't look at it. I can't. Oh, that's just... Even though that doesn't make sense, but I don't know. Shut up, okay? Tired. Alright. You can have toes on the end of a stub. Shut up. God. Can I really say that I'm prepared to handle whatever she has to say, regardless of what it is? Emmy said she wanted to tell me without screwing it up. What the hell did she mean by that? What's there to screw up? Well, no, I suppose she more or less means that she wants to sort of tell it to you in specific detail rather than maybe telling it to you the other night when you wanted her to, and she'd be too tired, so she'd be sort of missing out or leaving out vital parts of the story as such. I don't know. Emmy is waiting for me as promised. Oh, it's a long time since I've seen you in this clothing, Emmy. It's good to have you back. Looking a little haggard, but otherwise bright and cheerful, much more so than any previous day this week. Hisao, you're late. I wave my hand dismissively. Nonsense, you're just early. Emmy grins back, and it feels like we're finally back to where we should be with one another. Except now Emmy, not just me, wants to take another step forward. Although a part of me worries that she'll back out at the last second. No, I don't know. I mean, it's possible. But I think we've really got to her this time. Hurry up and stretch, Hisao. I don't want to miss the bus. The bus? I said I wanted you to come back to my house, remember? And I promised Mum we'd be there in time for lunch, so I wanted to hurry. Oh Jesus, so wait, don't we normally have our runs like very early in the morning? Like 5? Speaking of runs at 5, I'm gonna have to have a run at 5 on Saturday. That's not good. Because I'm going out tomorrow, that's tomorrow night, which is Friday for me. Gonna go have dinner with the fam and the extended fam for my birthday, and then I'm gonna go to the casino, waste some money, get really angry that I just wasted $300, and then Saturday I've got work, and then Saturday night I'm going to drink copious amounts of alcohol for my 21st with my friends. So I really have no time to have a run Friday or Saturday, apart from in the morning before I go to work Saturday. So I'm going to have to get up at 5, and I'm not one to wake up early. Just thought I'd let you know that. Early start, huh? It's more my mum's benefit than anything else. Oh, well that's okay. I unsuccessfully try to guess what Emmy has planned, shortly before realising that it doesn't matter that much to me. Put your tongue back in your mouth, girl. I quickly go through my warm-up routine while Emmy bounces impatiently from one foot to the other. She really does seem to want to get moving as soon as possible. Now, you should take really long just to piss her off. The run is over so quickly I can barely believe that I haven't fallen over dead afterwards. Emmy set a blistering pace, and I, in my foolishness, kept up with her. Well, until the last few laps, I had to slow down just in case, but I don't mind, and Emmy's waiting patiently for me when I finish, as patiently as she can wait, anyway. Finish? Good, come on! Grabbing my arm, she practically rushes me down to the nurse's office. You seem in a hurry, Emmy, trying to catch the early bus? Yeah, I told my mum I'd be back for lunch. Well, I'll take care of you first then. But Hisao's got to come with me too. The nurse raises a single eyebrow at this statement and peers at the two of us searchingly. That feeling of gratitude, I know that's what he's looking at. He's looking at me and going, wow, you actually did it. Congratulations. Really? Today, huh? Emmy's response is a nod, followed by a surprisingly shy grin. Well then, we'll make this quick. Emmy enters the nurse's office and I patiently wait outside for her to be finished, wondering just why the nurse seemed to be surprised by Emmy's declaration. I feel like I'm missing out on some joke or the significance of today. You're always missing out on the jokes, buddy. All the inside jokes, you don't get in. Beyond the fact that it is clearly significant in some way, of course. Oh, maybe it's the anniversary of the whole accident thing. True to his word, the nurse has Emmy out of his office and surprisingly quickly, and I take her place after promising to meet up at the front gate. The nurse takes my pulse and listens for a bit. It Heartbeat's faster than usual. Been pushing yourself again, have you? Well, Amy seemed in a rush to get through the run, so... I'm not surprised. Today is rather important to her, you know. I suspected that could be the case, but I have no idea why that's the case. She hasn't told you? Interesting. So you're not going to tell me either then? Patient-doctor confidentiality, all that stuff. No, I'm not. I suspect that Emmy has her own plan for explaining today to you, and I don't want to miss that with that. You'll find out soon enough, so what's the rush? Now, as for your heart, I would take it easy the rest of the day. No spontaneous races or anything like that. Got it? Got it. She won't have her running legs on anyway, right? No, but if you think something like that is going to stop her... Good point. I don't think it'll be much of an issue today of all days, but still. If he's trying to reassure me, he's doing a terrible job. I'm quickly becoming more and more worried about what today could be for, like suddenly finding out Emmy's in a cult or something. Satanic rituals. They're killing a virgin tonight. Just for, the whole ritual thing got the dead virgin in the middle and flames and we're all praising up and down going so we're going to join a cult with Emmy, that's what we're doing. At the same time, if today is such a big deal and Emmy wants me to be with her for it, then maybe she really does want to grow closer to me. Maybe this will be the answer to all the riddles, to the sleepless nights and the sudden mood swings. Or it could just be that time of the month. Maybe she's on heat. I don't know, I'm just saying. Although, no, yeah, okay, I'm just going to stop. I won't go into detail with that conversation. Either way, I barely remember to thank the nurse before taking off as quickly as I dare for my room. To get a shower and throw on some decent looking clothes. Oh bro, you better have that swagger vest on. If today is as important as it seems to be, I should dress appropriately. Swagger vest? Looking good, Emmy. Looking good. There's no sort of darkness under your eyes, you know. No rings around your eyes. You're looking good. Emmy, of course, proves me wrong as soon as I reach the front gate, wearing her usual shirt and shorts. So at least I know it's not a terribly formal affair, whatever it is. You're early, Hisao. Not as early as you. Eager, are we? Emmy cheekily pokes out her tongue. The bus stop isn't very crowded at this hour, which seems to please Emmy, and we end up relaxing a little as we wait. We sit in silence for a while, but I can tell that Emmy's trying to work herself up to say something. I don't have anything to say myself, so I sit waiting for her to talk. It doesn't take too long. So, I'm sure you're curious as to why the nurse thought it was weird for me to bring you along today. I was a bit, yes, but if you're not ready to tell me... Emmy stops my sentence by placing a finger on my lips. Don't tempt me, Hisao. I want to tell you this, but I'm just uncertain as to how to go about it. I don't want to keep delaying or deferring. I just want to be able to say it. So say it. You know that it's not going to be that easy for me, Hisao. So treat it like running. Warm up to it with something small and easy and go from there. But don't do it too fast, okay? I'm a patient man. I can wait for you to get to it. Emmy seems to consider my words, weighing them against what is probably a desire to get it over with. I will admit, as much as I keep telling Emmy to take her time, I wouldn't mind her getting it over with either. But somehow, I know that Emmy probably needs more time than the bus ride will provide to get it all out, whatever it is. Yeah, maybe you're right. The bus stop probably isn't the best place for this anyway. But just to make sure that I don't go back on my own word, I'll at least say this. She takes a deep breath, lets it out, and after a moment says in a low voice, "We're going to see my dad today." The words hang in the air, and I can see that Emmy's afraid that I'll panic and disappear in response, which a part of me almost wants to do. But it would be stupid of me to back out, or to suddenly abandon the promise I made to be there for Emi when she needs me. Sorry. The nurse thought it was so weird of her to bring me along. She doesn't bring anyone along, or at least I'm willing to bet that she hasn't before today. The day seems to take on an even greater significance. What has it taken Emi to even get this far? Ah. And why is this the best I can manage as a response? Yeah. I don't know what I should say. Nothing, I think. Just promise that you're going to come with me. Of course. You know I will. Emi smiles wanly, looking a little relieved. Good. In that case, we'd better get going. The bus pulls up just a little after she finishes the sentence. Vague memories of my first trip out here come to mind as I step off the bus, but unfortunately they're too vague to be of any use. I will be the first to admit that I don't quite recall how to get to Emi's house, so I let her lead the way. She seems content to walk in silence, and I myself have no idea what I could possibly say, so the two of us arrive at her house having said nothing since getting off the bus. And I'm gonna stop it there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. There was a lot of different emotions in this recording, you know. Happy, sad, depressed, want to kill myself, really happy, excited, nervous, sleep deprived. I don't know, that's not an emotion. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next part. Bye.